and welcome. Today's video is going to be a quick update on the Hollowing King video I did last week. Before I go into that, I'd like to give a shout out to Tom Stratton, the Acolyte Turner, who's been putting videos up for a little while now, and they're very interesting and the content's great, and he describes what he's doing, his techniques and his methods in a very relaxed manner and a very informative manner, and he's really great to watch. So I'll put a link down to Tom's channel down below, and recommend you go visit him and subscribe, and then you can enjoy his videos as I've been doing. That's Tom Stratton, the Acolyte Turner. Quick thing, nothing to do with turning really. A couple of people have said to me that they don't get informed that my videos are coming up, and they've had the same problem with other people they subscribe to. A very quick fix for that, or something to check, if you go to manage subscriptions, there are checkboxes against each of the names of your subscribers. If you make sure both those boxes are ticked, then you will get an email from YouTube informing you when your subscribers have put up a new video. Just a little throw in there. Also, I'd like to make a mention to Larry from the Tiny Trader Workshop. Welcome back, mate, it's good to see you back. Hopefully it won't be too long before you're producing your superb videos again. Looking forward to that. Okay, we'll get over to the questions now. Somebody asked, one of the questions is, which model should I get? Well, again, that's an open-ended question. It really depends on what you're going to be doing. If you're doing smaller forms, smaller pieces that need hollowing, then you can go down to the smaller models. You don't need to get all the models, obviously. And again, if you have questions specifically for your needs, if you fire off Paul Crabtree an email, I'm sure he'll get back to you with his opinions on what you should be looking at. Somebody, actually it was Brendan Morley, expressed a concern about the possibility of the outrigger hitting the chuck. I did explain in my last video that the piece of wood I had on there was very small. The reason for that was to show the cutter in action. I didn't see the point in deep hollowing doing a review, because you can't see anything bar the handle and me. You can't see anything what's happening with the cutter and how it's presented to the wood to get the best cuts. So that's why it was a small piece of wood. The providing you're using the tool which is relative for the job in hand, I don't see any danger of the arm hitting.
To get a 10% discount on any of the Hollowing King tools when ordering from Paul's website, quote the code MIKEW, Mike W.
Who are au fait with hollowing of whatever degree, you normally would put a bore hole in with a 3/8 bit or whatever size Forstner bit you want. The bigger the hole the better really, because that means less hollowing, to the depth of the required depth of the vessel you're turning. That not only makes the hollowing a lot easier, it also means there's less likelihood of you going through the bottom of the vessel. So a bore hole there. I normally use the biggest one I can, as I say, and I normally will use a Forstner bit, but if it's deep and I haven't got extensions for my Forstners, I'll use my auger bit. One word of warning, if you're using an auger, I've got a 12mm auger that I use, make sure that you file down the threads on the point, because sometimes they can catch and it's not a very nice result. So if you file down the threads so they're not very deep, they're not going to catch in your wood as you're retracting the auger from the hole. I had some questions regarding the diamond hones that I had from James Barry Trend. I'll put some links down below for possible places for you to purchase them. They are top quality hones, believe you me, and they do a wonderful job. I'll also put a link down to James's channel, and there's some really professional demonstrations there of what the hones can be used for and the results that they give you. And that was basically it really. So not a lot of questions, which is good in one way, because people seem to be quite happy with what they saw. On the back here I've got some old pine, and I'm just practicing. Another thing I advocate, and I mean this sincerely, is practice. You cannot beat practice for finding out things that you could improve on, etc, etc. I use pine. Now pine is very difficult to get a nice finish on. When I'm doing practicing like this, I'm not looking for finish, I'm looking for improving the technique. And if you mess up on it, there's not a great loss. I mean, this is 4x4 pine posts, scrap that I'm using, and you know, I'll go through that and I can do it to destruction and it doesn't matter, but it's giving me practice in using the tool, getting the muscle. Thanks very much for watching, and again thanks to my subscribers for the wonderful support that you offer me, and next video will hopefully be a project of some sort as opposed to reviews or updates. Well, thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers now.